Hello fans, welcome to the Black Dragon of Scarlight Fans channel. How are you all today? Hope you're okay. I hope you enjoyed my story for once, first of all. I'll say thank you very much for your subscriptions, for your subscribing, for looking, for purchasing, for reading it, and I hope you enjoyed it. So today we're going to go from one of my first videos is obviously in a sense of my struggles. So I said to you I'll explain to you more about my difficulties in creating my world. My difficulties in creating my fantasy world. So let's start off with like the obviously financial side. So financial side's been quite hard for me. As I said in my brief explanation, it's mainly down obviously to having the money, and because obviously the size of my book, it's quite expensive to do another line in copy editing, which is what I wanted to do after I've done the editing myself. This I found out quite struggling to do, and it's expensive. It's about I don't know, from one of my record for I've seen it's about £4,000 to £5,000 because it's such a big document. It's like three Harry Potters in one, if you can imagine. Three Harry Potter books in one, so it's like three books in one. So it's quite a big one. The struggle of this one was quite stressful because this is where I had to sell a lot of my TV, my games, my retro stuff, all my collectibles I had to sell. As I said in the obviously in the book at the end on the explanation side, is I didn't want to do a GoFundMe page because the reason why I didn't want to do a GoFundMe page was I wanted you to read my book. Once you read the book, you believe the franchise has a good stepping stone for what I can produce in the future. Then I set up a GoFundMe page now for book 2 and 3 that we all help fans to help me to raise the money so I can obviously carry on getting a line editor and copy editor, etc. To get it from like 75% from Grammarly to get up to maybe in the 90s to 95%. So one of the major concerns was obviously the finances. So that one I did struggle with. I won't deny that. That was quite hard. Please again go to my GoFundMe page. As you see, the links will be on my YouTube channel. GoFundMe/7BA0145. You see it on my story on the digital download. It's also on my YouTube channel. It's also on my Facebook page as well. So please go in there with PayPal or GoFundMe page. Just help me donate as much as you can, 1p, £1 million, or whatever happens. Few months, obviously, about 2 to 3 weeks before the next book 2 gets released, you guys will get exclusive content. I also said as well I was going to give you guys some extra images and stuff, which will be added onto my YouTube. So I'm going to do YouTube bit by bit. So I'm not one of my major struggles is my learning disability. So I'm not an IT specialist. So doing IT stuff is not my speciality. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not good at that. So I said to you, I'm going to download some more images, hopefully on YouTube, about what the images looked like previously to what they look like in the future. Um, and again, like I said, that's another thing I had with this book. I struggled with was my learning disability. That was a nightmare because in my mind, I know what I don't know if you how to explain it. In my mind, I know what I want to project. But of course, whenever people read it or look at it, there could be a slight issue. Well, what do you mean? What does that mean, Hussein? For my test things I sent out to have tested, some of the test readers that came back said, well, we're not sure what this means. Hussein. What are you trying to tell us? I knew what it meant in my brain, but of course, then to try to illustrate that onto the screen, it's quite hard. So I had to go back many times and had to realter it. Try and keep it simple, but directly to the point. Luckily, I have to say thank you to those test readers. God bless them because they actually did a lot of work in a sense, telling me how I can improve on it to make it more simplified. So people like me, people who have learning disabilities like me, so their learning disabilities can actually learn and understand it, and that's where the images come in. Because anything that I can't explain, the images will take over. Will help explain. What is that saying? Images say like 1,000 words per image. That's the kind of thing I want to do with my images in there. Not only does I love books that have proper images, but it helps to understand the reader. That's what he meant. Or that's what this town looks like. That's what he was trying to do. Yeah. And then that comes on to my other struggle, obviously, was with the images. Now, this one, the guys who did the images didn't do what I wanted specifically. So I had to work around that, which was very annoying because there were some images I really wanted to make hardcore. So what I might tend to do is I might get another try to get the images done again, but this time the images that I kind of want. and try to force my hand to tell these guys, look, this is what I want, get it done in this way so I can show it to my fans. But the images I had to try to do as well, not be too offensive or not to be bloody or guts or anything like that, because obviously these ages from 8 upwards. So it has to be within that content, which was another one of my major struggles. And then, of course, obviously, the quick fire issues I had was my mental health. Oh boy, that's a tough one. The mental health side of it, yeah, was quite hard for me. And like I said, many times I wanted to give up on this book, but as you fans or fans I've talked to who are interested in the book kept me going. Be honest with you, mate, yeah. And with God's will, with your help, it's the only reason why I kept going, mate, with the book. Otherwise, the book would have died in its infancy. It's simple as that, mate. The anxiety, the depression, it's something about, I don't know about me being so like honourable. I try to hide my mental health. For me as a person, I don't want to explain that to many people about my mental health. If you know where I'm coming from, it's like an honour thing. But I was wrong. The first thing I should have done straight away, way, 15, 20 years ago, is I should have started to go see a professional. That was my one mistake, yeah. So, my advice to you, my friends, my fellow Scarlight fans, is if you do have any mental health or any scenarios, guys, yeah, don't keep stuff bottled up, man. Trying to deal with it yourself, trying to be a hero or something. My advice would be go out there and get help, mate. Get somebody you can talk to, maybe not family or something, but maybe someone who's maybe close to you or maybe a professional. I know it's very hard so far in the NHS and stuff. It's very hard because so many people have mental health issues now, unfortunately. It's just such a shame. But I understand where they're coming from. Those guys who do have the mental health scenario, whether it's a drinking issue, whether it's a smoking issue, whether it's a mental health issue, I can see it from the mental health point of view. Obviously, I don't do the other, so I don't know. But I do have friends who have drink issues or who have smoking issues, drug issues, So, yeah, guys, get help, mate, because life is so short, dude. We are on this planet for nothing, mate. We're like small in a cosmos, what we're on this planet for. 80, 90 years, maybe, if you're lucky. So, yeah, get help, guys, and enjoy life. I'm starting to overcome my fear. I'm starting to overcome better my mental health, thanks to you, the fans. It's really down to you fans, mainly. And, of course, the specialists helped a little bit, but it's really the fans. That's what done it with my book. Going out there, buying my book, purchasing my book. So yeah, so this is a little bit obviously quick that I went through. The other obviously major issue I had was using the AI on Grammarly. Again, I want to make sure I apologize to my fans who read the book about the repetitive wordness for the more simplistic words. As I said to you in my explanation, the main reason for this was I wanted to make this book for everybody, not just one set of people, who love reading. I want to make sure it's set in a way of everyone can read it. Like me, one of the things I hate when I read books is when I have to go onto Google and I have to say, what does this word mean? I haven't got a clue what this means. Then I'm out of my reading zone and then I just drop the book. And that's my problem. What I didn't want is make too many complicated words because I wanted people to enjoy the story. That's the point. When you're in the zone, you'll know what I mean. When you're in the zone on something, whether it's work, whether it's writing a book, whatever. When you're in the zone, that's it. You're in the zone, mate. You don't want the disturbance or distractions. So that's what I wanted to do to make sure I get into the zone. And once I was in the zone, hallelujah. So that's one of the reasons why I try to use very simplistic words, but very easy word to understand. Yes, it's a bit repetitive, and yes, I can understand some of the line structure is not the best. I did try, guys. All I can say is you have to understand, man. I was spending 13 hours a day over the last 10, 11 months. I didn't even leave the house. Yeah, I was on this book. Yeah, obviously because of my mental health, mental health issues. But I was just focusing on the book. It's only they kept me going, and yeah, I did try. I tried my best to please everybody, but I can only do so much. If I had the money, and of course I would have got a line editor and a copy editor in and tell them look to make it good, but to keep the words simple. Because at the end of the day, we're going to go for everybody within the market. People who have learning disabilities, people who are hardcore readers. I'm not a hardcore reader, I'm a general reader. Yeah. So that was another. So there's some scenarios about my struggles with it. I can go into more detail if you want to. Please, But the problem is I can talk forever on these videos, and then on me I'll go for like 5 hours. Yeah. Um, and I've been told by family and friends is don't make videos too long. The saying, yeah, you might make everyone go to sleep. Yeah. Which we don't want that, of course. So that was just some of my elements of the side of it. Now, on my other future videos that are coming out, again, I'm going to try and keep it between 10 to 15 minutes per video. I won't make long ones, obviously, unless it's a discussion, which then we can do live feed. You know, thank you again if you can. Obviously, for those who subscribe or what is it, click the alarm to subscribe. I don't know all that malarkey is. Yeah, I know I did my YouTube channel for that. I did my YouTube channel for my fans. You come in here, you enjoy it. That's what it's all about. And if you want to subscribe and click like or whatever you like to do, then please do. Yeah. If you don't, no problems. Yeah. At the end of the day, yeah. Totally up to you guys. Like I said, this when I design my book, which I'll go into another YouTube video, I'll explain more kind of why I designed my book, what was the elements of it. You obviously know the three core elements because I said that to you on my extras. But yeah, so that'll be it just for the quick video here. I might do a more extended version of the video if the fans you requested it and you want me to go a lot more in depth. All right, guys, I'm gonna obviously do the next video now. Let's look to more on the other topic. But thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. You guys have brought light into my darkness. You guys are my heroes. You guys are my family. You fans and readers that obviously went down, download the book, purchase the book. I tried to get the book as cheap as possible I could on these platforms like Amazon, um, uh, um, was it Apple, all these platforms. I tried to get it as cheap as possible. So I'm in a sense making profit, but it's also to get back to the fans. But like I said, I've got a donation page. So these donation page will obviously help towards the other books, but anything that's spare will go towards the charities. Yeah. Everything I do, my friends, it's all about giving, never taking. It's never meant to design this book to make profit. No, this book was designed to give people enjoyment, to help those who need help. That's why I created this book. But I'll explain more of that on my other video. So for now, God bless you. Look after yourself. Thank you for coming to watching this video. Please click the likes. Likes is it? Yeah, likes, as they say. Subscribe if you want. If you want to. Totally up to you guys. But I hope you do. The more subscribes, the more I can spread the word of goodness and happiness and joy around the world, which is what it's all about. So yeah, God bless you all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all on the next video. And as Commander Hauser would say, let's roll out and be safe. God bless you. Love you all. Thank you, my fans. Thank you. Bye, everyone. See you in the next video. Cheers.